Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me live on location at one of my favourite breweries. I'm here at Glasshouse in Stirchley, on the outskirts of Birmingham. As you can see, familiar face here, isn't there?
Hello.
We've got Harry from Bluenose Beer Review. First time I've used my pencil, so it's going to be interesting this as the afternoon rolls on. But it's cool that Harry's with me because Harry's actually the person who introduced Glasshouse to me. So, what we got then?
We've got Minari, which is a 3.8% session pale, £4.
£4, that's the important thing. For a pint, that's the important thing. But yeah, as far as appearance goes, it's what you expect. It's kind of hazy, kind of yellowy.
Unclear for years?
No. I'd say top end of haze for days.
Yeah, definitely.
And anyway, aroma. What are you getting?
A stone fruit, a bit of melon, a bit of grapefruit. Juicy.
I'm sniffing microphone. It's going to take a while to get used to this. It's going to be slick as... It's going to be well slick as this. It's what you want. That's why we've got a pint. It's a bit of a walk. It's a bit of a warm day. It's very nice. Suitable outdoor drinking conditions. And it's the perfect beer. It's, flavour-wise, a bit of grapefruit, bit of kind of elderflower. What are you getting?
It's quite light. Everything's quite light and quite floral as well. So it's just a nice beer to start off on and session on as well.
Absolutely. But yeah. So anyway, so that's Minari, 3.8% session pale. See you in the next one. Cheers. Right then, next one. In a strange twist of fate, we've been given
The boot.
Boots. No, it's not really expected, that one. But this one is Slow Noise, 5.1% ABV, India Pale Lager. I don't know anything about any of the hops. You know anything?
I've never had this beer. I've missed a lot of the more recent beers from Glasshouse because I've just been waiting for this, really.
Yeah, I've had this, but I can't really remember it. I remember the look of the cans, I don't remember the names all that much. Craft beer and silly names, it's not that memorable.
No.
But do you know what is memorable? Having a pint boot of lager. So, as you'd expect, quite hazy for a lager.
Yeah. He's a bit of a cloudy boy. Nice conditioning.
You better not use the C word during this bit. I'm seriously warning you. No C word.
Oh, what a crispy boy one.
Oh, I said it. I'm going to have to edit that bit out. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, he has got a bit of haze going on, but I mean, colour-wise, kind of yellowish, golden, and the pure white foam on top. That's white, as Dean would say. Yeah. So aroma-wise, you're not going to get... It's not the best aroma glass ever, the boot. And it is about...
Das Boot.
It is about 5 millimetres thick. Anyway, we'll do his best. Yeah. I don't want to say grassy.
I don't think it is grassy. I think there's more kind of like floral and herbal notes. And I think there's like a little bit of a stone fruit possibly.
I was going to say lime.
Hint of it.
There's a bit of freshly made corn tortilla.
That's what I'm here for, all of Rob's fucking isms.
Oh, it'll get better as it goes on. And we've been warned that if we break the glass, we've got to pay for it, even though we didn't ask for it. So what if we throw it at him? Is it his fault for not catching him? I don't know. So, anyway, let's dive in.
To Garbino.
Cheers. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's spot on, isn't it?
Yeah. That's so much more as well. It's got quite like apricot-y almost, like midway through it. So much more than just... And it goes quite clean and herbal and crisp on the back end. That's really nice.
Absolutely. Definitely getting that kind of herbaceous note. Kind of flat leaf parsley, maybe a hint of kind of like basil.
Yeah, it's pintable.
Oh, I said that as well. Jeez. Oh. I hope they've not got any New England IPA on, because that's gonna tick the entire box. It's me kind of spiraling into despair. But what else are we getting? So what would this be as an India Pale Lager?
Ipple.
Ipple, if you didn't catch that.
It's just so moreish as well.
Yeah, I'm getting that kind of... Yeah, it is. I'm going to say I'm not grassy. Maybe a bit of hint of lemongrass. Definitely some lime. Grapefruit. As you said, floral. That herbaceous note. It's lovely. It's stupidly drinkable. 5.1. It could get messy. As I'm not a pint drinker, usually, and it's lovely and hot. And you've got a glass boot. Last time I had one of these, I think I was on honeymoon in Italy, and look how that turned out. Anyway, see you in the next one. Cheers. Right, so next one, I got me free sunglasses from Cellarmaker on. Yeah, I know, look really cool. So next one is Poetic Differences. So it's pale ale at 5.4. I've had this in can before. I really enjoyed it. So there you go. It's looking like you'd expect, isn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely hazier than the first couple.
A Mediterranean sunset, I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's what surrounds us as well.
Absolutely. You can see the opulent surroundings that we're in. It's mainly some old caravans over there, an old army vehicle there with like a container on the back. There's a sign shop over there. There's a road and some chain link fence. And a canal. Well, no, it's a road. That's definitely a road.
And a canal behind it.
Don't put a boat on that and then a canal beyond that. So it's not the most idyllic situation, but it's really sunny. Leave me free sunglasses on. But yes, as we said, it's got that kind of like it's top end of Murky for Months, I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's definitely before. Is it before Unclear for Years?
Yes. No, Unclear for Years looks like turkey
it's
gravy.
It's far beyond Haze for Days.
Yes.
It's Murky for Months, definitely.
A thin film, some beautiful lacing on Harry's glass.
Yeah, I've had a bit.
You're probably going to get a bit more aroma than me because you've had a bit of a drink, so go for it.
Yeah. Mango, piney, typical of like a Glasshouse beer. I identify as always piney. A little bit of I know they love their Simcoe. But
yeah, it definitely has that piney kick in there, doesn't it? But it's like a really fresh evergreen.
Yeah.
And also, I always find when you get to the kind of like the stone in a mango, that gets a little bit kind of like piney to a certain degree. Yeah. Which isn't, so it's not as fleshy kind of mango.
The wind rips across the glass as well.
Yes.
Getting more
a refreshing breeze.
A refreshing breeze of ale.
But yeah, maybe a hint of grape. I'm gonna say from my surface sniffing. But you've got a bit more of a space to.
Just melony. I just find like a little bit of a honeydew melon note.
Those melon things I always get from those more overtly sweet kind of like things. So. Yeah. But I know what you mean. It's that kind of
there's like a honeydew melon note right in there because it does have a little bit of a sweetness in there. If you're really hunting more,
I've had 2 pints, but I am absolutely salivating at the prospect of this. So let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely peach.
Yeah.
Apricot.
Peachy, juicy.
Bit of mango. I bore myself saying same things. And grapes, something I say quite often.
There is
but then all beers taste pretty similar these days.
There is like a grape soda kind of note within it.
Great drink.
Yeah.
To
great drink.
Quote Chris Rock routine from the early 90s.
Again, I think that's the thing that the Glasshouse always wins. It's always just sessionable, more-ish. You want to have 10 pints of them.
Yeah, it's not bitter, but there's a little tang which keeps coming back for more. Yeah. That's it. I'm not a pint drinker, but even this at 5.4, it's not that silly. You don't feel like you're going to do yourself in.
No. Slowly you will. But
yeah, absolutely. Sadly, I don't think you're going to benefit from that. Maybe if we've unwisely filmed something at about 10 o'clock tonight when we're in absolute state. Then again, maybe we'll just have a pint of everything else that's on the menu and see how it goes. But yeah,
Cuvée.
I think it's absolutely lovely. So this is Poetic Differences, 5.4. Pale ale. Lovely stuff. Cheers. Right, next one. It is a pale ale. 5.5% ABV. Small glasses, as you can see this time. 3 pints. You can start being a bit more sensible, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it's free camera sitcom, 5.5% ABV. As Harry just said before we came on, it kind of looks like what Glasshouse Beer looks like. Kind of like orangey, sandy.
Yeah. It's a Glasshouse Beer, basically.
Yeah. Thin film of head. I
They
mean,
haven't used any of the fish guts in it.
personally, I would expect a bit of stemware at this point.
Yeah.
I want a branded techie.
Branded Tech.
Something like that.
We'll ask him.
Yeah, exactly.
We've already had the boot, so
We've had the boot. Yeah.
we haven't asked for the 2 litre boot, or 5 litre boot, or whatever it was.
Maybe not. Anyway, aroma, if you can get some. I'm getting nearby roads. Skip.
I've cheated by having a taste.
Full skip. I'm getting a full skip full of pinewood.
Full skip.
I'm just looking over there. There's a skip full
I'm
of
getting a
pine.
9 foot by 6 foot, or whatever it is, full of Simcoe. Container number 13, full of Simcoe.
You made me laugh, and I huffed into my glass. I should do like a slow-mo bit on that. I'm not gonna. Anyway, I can't get much aroma. It's just such a full glass.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's drink some beer. Ah, this is fucking happening again. Stemware, head, shit like that. That's what we need. Not just fucking hell.
You're covered in it. You should be able to smell it.
Come all this way. I've got
Bugger me, I'm covered in ale.
I am actually. I've got a bit of my jeans, a bit there. Bugger me, I'm covered in ale. That's the next T-shirt.
It's a classic stream that will never be published.
Thing people don't realise, this weekend is the weekend when Redbubble have got the. So I'll post this in about 7 weeks' time, and this is the weekend when there's the discount. So, if you knew that we were recording today, you would also knew you could get your discount.
Huge discounts from Fake Dre.
Fake Dre,
merch, shower curtains,
A-line dress,
A-line dresses,
leggings,
yeah, and duvets.
Yeah. Shower curtain.
Yeah.
Shower curtain's a winner. Charles, if you want a shower curtain, man.
Rucksacks.
I'll have a rucksack.
We need sunglasses next.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
For a brand that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, Fake Dre don't exist anymore.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll see.
I don't think it does.
I think we should have a bombshell just then. You gone legit?
No, I've just decided to abandon the company and go on to it, move on to other roles within my life. Yeah.
I think this is. I didn't realise I had to drill down into this situation as much as I did. But anyway, shall we tell them what the beer tastes like? I told you the wheels would fall off this. It's lovely. It's peachy. I was going peachy ones again, but more peach than before. It's the flavour's a bit more red for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think like the last one was full on peachy, pulpy, and juicy, and relatively in your face compared to the Glasshouse beers. It wasn't like, all the peach, all the puree in your face. It was balanced by plenty of hops alongside of it. And this one, I think it's much lighter in terms of in terms of fruity flavours. It's definitely got I think there's just a bit of a real hoppy note from it, a real Simcoe note, compared to just like fruit, and now it's more hoppiness.
And I can't say anything better than that. I think that's exactly as it is. Yeah, because some hops can just be the J word, hashtag J word.
Juicy.
Yeah, and appear to be just juice, but actually tasting hop flavour is a pleasurable thing within itself. But I think it's a lovely beer, and it's draft only release as well, and I like the name.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a variety of sitcoms that would be shot on free cameras. My personal favourite would be Seinfeld.
It's definitely different to Peep Show.
That would have been POV camera, which it originally was. You know, we called POV was Peep Show, by the way. But yeah, so I think that's lovely. That's cracker. Hopefully, we'll get. I think we'll have at least one more before we leave here, because I do want another taste of the Acres, which is a single hop. Is it Simcoe?
Single hop Simcoe is
It was lovely. Me and Harry did it on a live, and I'm sure we'll ramble on about that shite as well. But yeah, see you in the next one. Lovely stuff. So this is free camera sitcom 5.5 pale ale. Lovely. Cheers. Sunny Birmingham. Right, so last one's here at Glasshouse, which has been fantastic. Wonderful weather.
Yeah.
And the kind of beer you just want to drink.
Just session beer, easy drinking, happy days in the sun, which is essentially what it's built for.
Had a lovely bow.
Yeah,
Lovely bow to keep it ticking on.
Good food.
And I've got a bit more in my glass than Harry's got in his.
Yeah,
And I've got Bumpy Acres, which is 6% ABV Simcoe IPA, which we did on a live stream, which was very good. Go and check that out as well. Why not? Some great fun on that one. And then Harry, you're on
the Digital Sunset, which is a lager, 4.7%.
Yeah,
nice.
Cool. So, I mean, as far as mine goes, I've got it is what it is. I mean, it's hazy, but in contrast, yours.
Mine is a lager, and it looks like a lager.
Absolutely pin bright.
Yeah, Josh gave me a little taster at the bar earlier. Once I popped up, and he was like, "Yeah, this is exactly what you want. A nice rustic-looking lager." And I'm like, "Yes, it is. It's perfect.
Rustic lager.
Rustic-looking.
What is a rustic lager?
A lager that looks like this and tastes like this.
Because I've had some rustic lagers, and they've been lovely.
Yeah, it is.
Is it supposedly not quite as refined as like a Pils or Hells or something?
I think it's not quite as refined, one, and I think it's also the fact that it's not absolutely crystal clear. Like you'd expect like a standard like a lager to be. It's a little tad of haze to it, a little tad.
It kind of looks like kind of green.
Yeah, it's like a greeny colour to it. It's not quite full on yellow like that is. But
No.
There's like a little bit of greeny colour to
Yeah.
it. But it's lovely.
But aroma-wise, what are you picking up on that?
Big on herbal. Like compared to the other ones, everything was quite fruity and juicy. I've said all the way through everything was quite herbal, but I think comparatively there's no fruity notes. Different yeast in this one as well.
All right.
So I think it's USA 5 this one.
Oh really?
And then it's like I think what do you think? We'll talk about water profile mainly. So full on lactic. Full lactic, which is what I want to use.
Give it a little bit of bite.
A little bit of a nice bite, but yeah. Nice herbal, grassy. It's very different. Everything else was quite fruity and not like juicy in your face, but all quite fruity and lightly hoppy. But this is lovely. It's great.
Yeah. And mine, it follows the theme of the day, really. I mean, kind of, it's that pale stone fruit. It also has a kind of hint of pine. This one, slightly ratty, not in a bad way. Kind of like, it's got a bit of like dirty gym bag about it.
We can say something else about gym bag. Beer from Leeds.
Gym bag. I mean, it's a little sweaty, I guess, in that sense. Bit of fish and tackle shop. As I said, it's just maybe it's a savoury note. Somebody with a little bit more poetry might kind of be more poets, a bit more
dyslexic like me can probably describe beer better than what I can do.
But flavour-wise, I think it's more on the bit. I'm going to blood orange, fleshy blood orange in itself. Fleshy blood orange. Yeah. But yeah, it's more of a slightly bitter orange, which has got a slightly. Maybe it's got peach. Maybe it's got a bit of raspberry in there as well. Peach Melba. Yeah. That's what I'm going to say. It's got a bit of peach Melba going, but it's lovely, and I've had it before. Yeah. And for me, and this is one thing that we talked about on the live stream. This is Simcoe. Yeah. All your expectations of Simcoe is not this beer, and I think it's a great example of what Simcoe is like these days, and the opportunities that brewers get to specifically select batches, opposed to the whole kind of like old tropes of cat piss and all this kind of like nonsense.
Bad Simcoe we've got in years gone by, and now the fact that I know Glasshouse they're ordering direct from YCH, so they're getting Simcoe direct, and it's not that it's like in the past it may have been different batches we may have been getting it as different stages they've taken it through the crop, and it's been massive variety in terms of the quality that we've been getting. There's been cat pissy and all sorts of flavours, but now it's just like solid. And I think they're using Cryo Simcoe as well in this one.
Oh right,
I
okay.
think it's Cryo Simcoe and Simcoe.
Nice.
So it's a nice blend. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
worked really well. Bumpy Acres is a great beer. When I had it in can, I haven't had it on draft, but it's great.
Yeah, no, I think it's absolutely a stunner. And it's been a fantastic opportunity to get over here to Glasshouse. One of the breweries that for months and months of lockdown, this was one of the places that I wanted to visit. Bags of flavour, lower ABV, drinkability, absolutely love it. And what a beautiful day to be sat outside, sunglasses on and all.
Sun in Brum.
Yeah, sunny in Brum.
Sun in Brum.
Yeah, so it's been a great opportunity to get here, drink their beers at the source. And but yeah, I'm Rob from HopZine. See you next time we're at another fantastic brewery. Probably not with this guy, but you never know. Cheers.